In this video, we're going to go over ransomware and active protection. We're going to be using Ransom Simulator. You will notice that I only have backup for this protection plan for ransomware testing. Further, Windows Defender is off as well. We're going to go to that machine. Here it is. I have the Ransom Simulator ready to go. And let's just see what happens and what it picks up. This may take a little bit, so I'm going to pause the video and then come back and show you the results. As you can see, we're almost close to the end, and it's showing vulnerabilities across the board. So out of 21 scenarios, we're showing 20 we are vulnerable for. So what I'd like to be able to do now is go back in, restart the system, and show you with active protection on what the differences are. So we'll be back in a minute. Now, let's go back to the protection plan. I'm going to add antivirus and anti-malware. I'm going to make sure that active protection is on, revert using cache, which will turn on self-protection, crypto mining, and so forth. We're going to make sure that everything's on, and let's save this. Now let's go back to the machine and run the Ransom Simulator. Okay, here we are. We're on the machine. You can see that the real-time protection is enabled now, and the active protection was on. You can further see that Cyber Protect is turned on. Everything else for Defender has been completely turned off, even this option. Let's go ahead and run the Ransom Simulator and see what happens this time. Let's go ahead and look at the dashboard before we run the simulator. At this point, we set it up where there be no alerts. Let's go ahead and check now. This will take a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. And as we get close to toward the end, we'll restart the video. While it's running, let's go back and see if there's any alerts in the console. Looks like we've had 2 so far. They've been moved to the quarantine area. There they are, main launcher and collector. So I'll go back to the testing. You will see that because the main launcher executable has been detected, the rest of the program is not going to run because it was malicious. Therefore, the rest of the scenario, the simulator will not run at this time. Let's go ahead and cancel. As we said, you can see here that collector and the main launcher were detected. Thus, we stopped the entire ransomware simulator for even checking the other things. In this section of the video, I wanted to show you 2 different services, both the Cyber Protect service and the Active Protection service, as far as their performance on CPU utilization and input-output. Also, you will see in the upper right the processes. So when I run the Ransom Simulator, you will see that with Active Protection on, another process will start, and then we're killing the process. So let's get started. You will notice that in the console, you see that I have those items detected. Malware's been detected. This is from a previous one. But you can see that malware was detected. You can see that our CPU utilization from a performance perspective on both services while we were doing this is hardly a spike. And the input-output just drew a little bit very quickly and then went back. So performance went really well. Thanks for watching.